Hello, this is Lucien Desar's video blog for July 31st, 2008. Well, I've returned back from Comic-Con and I got lots of stuff. There was tons of free swag, things like this, and lots of pins, posters, and everything else. One of the coolest things I got was a sketchbook. One of the sketches I had made was by Josh Howard. He's a famous comic book writer, actually comic book writer and illustrator. And I had him sketch a female Flash, so that's kind of cool. I always thought there should be female Flashes out there. And I also got China Clugston. She's a illustrator, and this is her rendering of me as the Highwayman. And she did a famous graphic novel series called Blue Monday. I also got to meet Max Brooks, who made the Zombie Survival Guide, and which was kind of neat. He had a panel that was about zombies, and he took the people from the front row and put them up. So I was actually in the panel because he was the only one speaking, and there was free room, and I got to talk on the microphone, and everybody stared at me, and I had to pretend that I was acting as casual as possible when I really wanted to scream like, I'm in a zombie panel, this is so great. I also got to meet John Barrowman and got him to sign the book, his autobiography, which is, I read about 3 chapters on the plane, which is actually pretty decent as an autobiography. I discovered a lot of artists while I was there, and things that I never even knew existed. For instance, this is a comic book called Helen Keller, and it's actually an action comic book series, and I'm dropping everything right down to the floor. But anyways, it's a comic book series about Helen Keller. Here's the second series. And the second issue, not the second series. And basically she's blind and deaf, and she's able to kick butt. I also came across this graphic novel I never heard of, and basically when I met the writers and the illustrators on it, they said, imagine Mad Max and then imagine a female rock band. Sold. Except for there's no zombies in it. It would have been a lot better with zombies. Here's a graphic novel I've also discovered called 100 Girls, which is basically this girl that discovers she's actually a clone of 99 other people, 99 other girls that are exactly like her spread across the United States. Of course, the government's involved in dealing with weapons and so forth. Here's one called Byron, which I haven't read yet, but it's dealing with a guy that's goth. He's in the goth club scene, and he's not as cool as he thinks he is. I came across this, what the hell, art book, and this guy, his name is Bill Pressing. He works for Pixar, and he makes interesting, like 1950s style pinup drawings. I asked him what kind of projects he's working on in Pixar, and of course he can say because he was under a non-disclosure agreement. I also got a art book by Ragnar, and he also does type of pinup drawings, but in a more unique type of style. I don't know if that's shining or what. Let me try to see if I find another one. It's kind of like this. So he has a unique type of look to it. I kind of like it. And 2 more books. I also got one by R. Black, who has, again, female pinup styles, but he also does posters, and he did a really cool poster for Birthday Massacre, if you ever heard of them. And one other one I want to point out is called Sins of a Gonzo Nation. And this is an illustrator that I can't figure out who the name is, but that's his company, Gonzo Nation. He has these really unique styles for drawing that's kind of like a mixed medium. Kind of like that. Which is pretty cool. And one of the other things, of course, was action figures. And one of the action figures I got was the Baroness. Yes, I remember having the Baroness. I think I shot her with a BB gun back when I was younger, when I used to shoot at all my action figures. And last but not least, here's a montage of all the footage that I didn't include in my previous days, and maybe some music with it. I haven't put that together yet, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.
Bye.